I think just to be yourself lah, and really to be grateful whatever you have. Even if it's a negative situation, it's a lesson also. You turn off the TV, you enjoy, slowly eat the chicken, you will feel it more tasty. So next time, before you have your dinner, close your eyes. First of all, hi. How are you? My name is V. I'm 51 years old. I'm from Johor, Pulang. I have a boyfriend and have a stepson. I'm a cake artist. I work based from home. I focus on customized cake and conduct classes. Major in fondant decorating and sugar flower. I'm the person that once I decided to do something, I will go all the way. So I remember when I was young, I decided to further study on graphic. My father disagreed. Then I worked and saved the money and paid for my school fees. And during my corporate period, I decided to travel around the world for a few months. Then I quit my job and I did it. So that is me. So if you're talking about interesting things in my past year, there are a lot. Really, there are a lot. Very colorful, I would say, my life, especially when I travel. I like travel alone. You can see a lot of things. I remember there's one time when I traveled to France, I lost my way back to my hostel, and my address was in my handphone, and my handphone ran out battery, and I cannot speak their language. So I stopped a few person who passed by. There's one old lady. She stopped. She couldn't speak English, and I cannot speak French. But she know with the body language, we can understand what we try to say. She didn't have the same phone as I had, so she helped me to stop a few person, and end up we stopped a young couple. But unfortunately, they don't have this same mobile phone model as mine also, so no use. But the old lady, she explained the situation to them, then make sure I'm safe, then she left. And this couple, they brought me to the grocery shop to see if there's a chances the grocery shop boss have this charger. But unfortunately, he didn't have this model also. And then end up, they brought me to the police station. And luckily, the police station, they had that model, so I can charge my phone there. And even I was in the police station, this couple, he still tried to secure me and ask me if they need to accompany me until my phone is okay and I got my way to go back. So I told them it's okay, I'm safe in police station, and then they left. So I learned is when you open mind, you can see a lot of beautiful things. That is very interesting. And the other one was my learning experience in US. I knew nobody there actually that period, because I'm very new there and I got scolded every day. So I always laugh at myself. You see, this is the so-called payback. Last time, you always scold people. Now, it's time people scold you back. So that period, I learned a lot about myself. I observed a lot about myself. I realized that it's not about others. It's all about me. So that is also a very impactful journey for me. So this is my past experience. Not say scold, it's just very demanding. When they cannot reach to my standard, I will how can you do that? I have an experience that when I was working in Shanghai, my colleague, I reject his quotation 4 times. I'm very particular, the space, the wording, the headline, that kind of things. But that time, they're still not up to my standard, so I rejected. So I'm that kind of people. Can you imagine? And now I was there, got scolded every day by a stranger. So they kind of transform, and to accept it takes a lot of courage. Yeah. I didn't have many jobs. I don't change a lot. So far in my life, I have only 3 jobs. One is in the tea industry. It took me about 20 years already. Another one is in massage equipment industry, which is in Shanghai. So it took me about 4 years already. And then another one is this one, cake art. Why I changed was because it's too long already in one industry. Yeah, you got the good pay, you got the certain somebody, or you know a lot of things about this industry already. I see myself nothing much can break through or develop. And one day when I was travel alone, I saw a TV program, then I saw the cake programs. So I just realized that, wow, cake can be so artistic. It was like open my mind, open my eyes. So from there, I start look into this industry. I cannot cook, and also of course I cannot bake that time. Now, okay, I can bake, but I still cannot cook. That's why that time I was telling myself, maybe I can have a try. I tried a lot of things before, like I went to like yoga, I went to do some different things, but I still feel my inner self cannot settle. So I just keep trying until I get something which I myself can settle. So this is the things I think. I remember when I was young, I saw a magazine that time, how many years ago? I think 30 over years ago, there's a trend like wooden house, cafe, that kind of things. Oh, I told myself, I want to be a designer for like that kind of things, So when that time, I already set my mind. Before I graduate secondary school, I already know that I want to further study on graphic. When I was age 28, I remember that time, when I talked to someone, I feel their category very special, the energy very special. I asked them, what happened to you? Then they told me, or they attend what courses before. Then I told myself, okay, by age 30, I want to give myself a present as another level of my life. When I was 30, I go all the way to attend the course. I didn't question anything, enroll myself into that. So same things when I changed my career to Shanghai, to a new environment. Also, okay, now it's time to change. And then just so happened, the chances is here, just go, no regret. Of course, I also worry, I also scared because it's insecure, all of a sudden you have no income. But I think let go is very important. I let go my status, my image. I let go of my comfort zone. I question myself, what will be the worst circumstances in my, go back to work lah. That's it. That time, I always feel that something is missing in myself. It bothered me quite some times. I want to settle it instead of just go my life like that. So I thought this is more important than my uncomfortable, my worry or my scared. I remember it was very scary. You are very new in that, and then no customer base, zero customer base, and just do it lah. Just constantly do whatever advertisement you need to do, practice whatever you need to practice, and then I believe it will come to you. If you have no result, means that you have not enough doing that. You got to have a quota, number of the quota to make. Let's say you have 10 times or 100 times to do that, you got to do. Once you have 100 times to do that, then your good things or your business will come to you. That is my experience. You have to control your expenses. No makeup, no bag, no clothes. That period, spend wisely. But have to be very clear. The first thing is you have to be very clear why you do that. Which one is more important? If you have a hesitation, I think you wouldn't constantly go on that way. You will go back. Before I quit, of course, I have a budget for myself. I can last for how long. So I work hard within that period. I drive as a Uber driver, that kind of thing. Every time during the difficult period, I always remember, if you want, you will have it. It's matter you want or you don't want. So I always believe this. So that period, I want to overcome the situation as soon as possible. So I do a lot of things. And then after, I think 6 months, my situation turns better. I don't think there's any very, very crazy things for me except the part-time job. But I spend a lot of time to observe myself, especially when I feel insecure and I know this insecure is coming. So I will sit down and I did some meditation and I observe myself. What is my thought and feeling? That I did a lot. And also I understand that insecure and scaring is natural. Yes. I always, especially when that time, I always ask myself, why you do that? You just like, how to say? You ask for trouble. But when I really focus on doing my job, that kind of peace and joyful. It's really nothing money can buy. That kind of happiness is really from my heart. So I thought this is worth it. When I start design a cake, especially those cake is new for me, and then I never make before, maybe there is some technical problem or whatever I need to handle. Actually, it's quite stressful. Sometimes I cannot sleep at night because I need to think how to present this cake, how to handle and solve the problem to become what I want. It's very stressful. But when I really go into it, it's like, oh, nothing. Even I have a background music, I wouldn't hear the background music. It's just really go into it. And your mind is very peaceful and very joyful. Even I'm a millionaire or I have so much money, I can't buy it, right? Very joyful is like, it's the joy come up from yourself. Yeah. I think I am in my best self. I'm satisfied my color situation, but at the same time, I still improving myself, like cake decorating skill. I still taking some courses, and I still learn like calligraphy, watercolor. Still need improving. Yeah, this is my situation right now. I wouldn't say advice, but I will remind. I will always remind myself be grateful in what I have. That's very important. I want to practice mindfulness, increase the level, apply on my daily life. Of course, I cannot do 100%. Sometimes I'm still a human, but mindfulness. There's one time, it was spring or autumn. I walked to my office. It was morning. You can feel the sun touch your skin. That's mindfulness, right? That kind of feeling. And when the cold weather, the first bite of the Maggi mee, hot Maggi mee, the kind of feeling, can you understand? Yeah, little small things, but it makes you so, how beautiful of life. So I think this practice mindfulness is very important for me. Yeah, daily. Actually, I just share with my friend. She told me, yeah, she's also practiced mindfulness. Last time when she had her dinner, she always like watching TV. Now she stopped, especially when she eats the fried chicken. Of course, when you eat fried chicken, you're watching TV, it's very delicious. But when you turn off the TV, you enjoy, slowly eat the chicken, you would feel it more tasty. And now she's very good. She even teach her kids, when eat durian, close your eyes, okay? Bite the durian slowly. Then she asked her son, is it nicer than before? Yes, this is mindfulness, right? So next time, before you have your dinner, close your eyes. For fondant figurine, I can teach online, but there is a limitation. Yeah, I know there are a lot of courses. I also attend some classes, but I still feel that physical touch and virtual is a huge difference. I still enjoy teaching face-to-face. I like that kind of feeling. So maybe not now, maybe future. I don't know, maybe at the end of the day, I have to slender the situation. I still need to survive. So no choice, I will do that. Future. Be honest, I don't have any plan. Maybe, I don't know, maybe out of sudden, like my mind suddenly, oh, poke up, I want to participate in the competition, or I want to, go to anywhere to take a course or whatever. I don't know. Always out of sudden, then I go. So I don't have the actual plan. The only thing I can think is my decorating skill. I want to have one step higher skill than what I have now. Currently, I create a series of sugar dough, right? So the next I will make adult. It will more difficult. Yeah, I want to challenge it. This is what I have in my mind currently. So I hope that next year I'm able to create another series of adult sugar dough. Yeah. There are many people around me are inspiring me, especially those who live their life to the fullest. They work very hard on their goal. Yeah, they work very hard for their life. They might not a rich person, okay, but they are strong, they are brave, they are loving, they are passionate. Like the ladies I told you earlier, we share the mindfulness, how the way she teach her son is very wiseful. How she handle herself, how she handle her life is also very inspiring me. It's always remind me when I talk to my son, hey, watch out how you talk to him, your tone or whatever. When I saw how she talked to her son. Yeah. Like my brother, he works very hard for his life. During this period, he changed his business to open the fruit shops, start from zero. Okay, his son helps him, his wife helps him. So that kind of a spiritual, the kind of a determined and attitude, and people like friends around us, how loving they are to contribute to people they don't know. These are all inspiring people. They don't need to be a very famous people. Yeah, sure. Why not? Best day.